Please excuse the audio trouble. I'm going to see if I can sort that out in a moment. Okay, I think we're stable. The trait looks like it might have had some trouble, but seems to be okay for now. Right, so, greetings and salutations and welcome back to Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. So, Halloween's nearly upon us. Appropriate time for this sort of thing. Yeah, let's just get started. Did I save? Please oh, you know what? That's why the audio's going wrong, because I wasn't actually playing this in DOSBox. Silly Ian. Hold on. Let me get this starting up in ScumVM again, which is where I'm actually playing this and where the audio works a rather better. Oh, right, and I have to mount the ISO. Okay, that's mounted. Now we should be able to start up. And get the window capture working properly. Whoops, there we go. Okay. And I want this thing transform center to screen. Much more like it. Oh, and the audio sounds so much better. Sorry about that rough start. I suppose I'm so used to playing these games in DOSBox that I just did so without thinking. Anyway. Yes. So once again, welcome to Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. And, yeah, let's continue the spooky season in Gabriel Knight. Now let's see, where did we leave off? That's the question. Let's see, I don't want to go to the Getty estate just yet. I think that might end the day. We're done with the crime scene, I think. We're done with Jackson Square, not quite yet, I don't think. The cemetery, the police department, Napoleon House. We will want to visit the Voodoo Museum. No, we visited the Voodoo Museum today. We're going to want to find Miss Kazanor. That's right. But I think that's just from the bookstore. All right, let's head to the bookstore. I want to look at my inventory to see quite where we stand at the moment.
I wish you wouldn't wear that coat outside in June. I could smell you from here.
Right, so we have the... okay, so we have...
This is the last page of inventory.
I kind of like that they have a voiceover for that, and such a... what's the word that I'm looking for? Such a verbose... even that's not quite the right word. I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, but that's, you know, it's a full sentence. It's not clipped off to just the relevant words. It takes a while to listen to, but it's atmospheric. I actually quite like that. Anyway, so let's see. So we have the pieces of... Can I?
Those two objects.
No. Okay, I can't use these on each other.
The partial pattern from the crime scene intrigues Gabriel. What does it mean?
And... oh no, that's... oh right, that's not what I wanted to try to use that on. I wanted to try to use it on this one.
Those two objects.
No, okay, worth a shot.
The police file contains partial patterns from the first 6 voodoo murders.
Oh, I think I may know what I have to do next. Okay. I should have talked to Grace quickly, but never mind. Can do that later, I think. I don't think we're going to get anything on that just yet anyway. Oh, I didn't want to go to the church. I wanted to go to the square. Well, that's fine. Just walk through the church to get to the square. I wouldn't mind visiting New Orleans someday. I mean, admittedly, there are a lot of places that I would like to visit. As in pretty much everywhere. This is what we want. I mean, for certain definitions of want. I mean, I'm not glad that this happened to this poor guy, but it's...
unbelievable. Rotten luck.
It's the event that I've been with that moves things along. That's the thing. So yes, I hope everyone has some fun things in mind for spooky season, even if that for upcoming Halloween, even if that's just
There's a drawing caught up
sitting
in
at home,
the edges.
playing something spooky or watching something spooky. Now we want to get this this drawing back for our architect friend around the corner, but
Gabriel can't reach the drawing from where he is.
Gabriel's a little too big to get through the bars, I fear. This fellow here is not. So let's talk to him quickly. Oh, alright, can I talk to him?
You dance pretty.
Give me some money then.
I don't have any.
What the view, mister?
Alright, well let's talk to this guy.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, I mind, alright.
Alright.
Cause A, I don't know anything, and B, I'm busy.
Oh, could I get a lucky dog, please?
Not now, I'm busy.
An unambitious person? In the 90s? Amazing.
Well, I'm not quite sure how he keeps his keeps a roof over his head that way. See if we can examine him.
Dog Bennett has his nose buried in a paperback novel. Gabriel knows that it is not. Big surprise. One kid.
Okay, but he likes reading, and we have this voucher from our own bookstore, St. George's.
I have this gift certificate.
I'm busy.
It's good for $20 at St. George's Books, finest bookstore in New Orleans.
Some of that might not be accurate.
I'll have to check it out sometime.
You can take this gift certificate with you if you'll give me a lucky dog.
A lucky dog with a $20 gift certificate? Well, sure. Here you go.
Okay, so we now have... oh, there it is, a hot dog. Which I'm sure a growing young boy is not going to turn down.
My lucky dog, by any chance.
Would I?
Actually, I don't know that this is a boy. Small child, at any rate.
Thanks, mister. You got any special requests? Let me know.
It's funny you should mention special requests. You seem to be quite small. You look like you might fit between some bars. How do I tell you to do this? Ah, there we are.
Special requests.
Yeah. You got one?
So, we have some options. Can you fit through the bars around the statue? Can you do the Nutcracker Suite in D minor? How about When the Saints Go Marching In? Or we can't think of anything. Now, we can probably try these. I don't know whether we get... well, we can probably just ask again if we choose one of these, because they're not the right answer. The right answer is this.
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Can I? Just watch me.
Good.
Okay.
There's something in there I can't quite reach. Come on. Can you reach that piece of paper?
Sure thing. Here you go.
Who could use a shield?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So, we now have, where is it? Yeah, there we go.
Does not.
Oh, fine.
It's a technical drawing of San Louis Cathedral.
Right, as made by the architect around the corner, to whom we now go. It's a classic point-and-click adventure chain of deals sort of thing here. So, return his picture to him,
This belongs to you, doesn't
which
it?
in that icon looks a bit like a castle.
How'd you get it? Oh, it was a bit of a squeeze, but I hate to see you lose your work. I lost my only copy of a manuscript once.
Well, you saved my butt. Let me know if I can ever do the same for you, huh?
So, about that favor.
Say, do you think there's anything you can do with these patterns?
What do you need?
Is there any way you can reconstruct the whole pattern from these partials?
The pattern is probably circular, and there's some repetition in the elements. What is this from, anyway?
You'd never believe me.
Okie dokie. Well, there's... I think there's an area missing. If you could get me any more of these...
I'll see what I can do.
Sorry if you heard me drinking during that, by the way, or during this stream at all. But I'm keeping myself hydrated. You do so too. I'm having some hot chocolate. Anyway, so last piece of the puzzle, the last piece of the pattern that he needs to reconstruct it. We collected from the crime scene in a previous session.
I have another one of those patterns.
Really? Let's see. Yeah, this is great. I think there's enough overlap now.
Ah,
I'll
excellent.
give it my best shot. I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow.
Great. I appreciate it.
Right, so that's that done and dealt with. Can't exit out that way, can I? No, I think I can exit out this way. Game could use a map button, I will say. But we have our movement. Oh, can we not exit this way? Okay, we have to exit from here then, by the looks of it. Anyway, you're seldom that far from an exit. Okay, could have gone either way. I misremembered. Right. Do we have anything else to do around here? Let's see. I'm going to go back to St. George's quickly. I want to talk with Grace first, but I'm also hoping for another event to turn up.
Grace, here I am.
Oh, joy.
I do like your interactions. Very acerbic.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Can we request anything more? No.
Okay.
Let's see. Anything else? Anything else?
You can tell.
Nope.
Okay.
You have
Messages?
messages?
Nope.
I don't think there's... Okay, so nothing more here. Actually, just thinking of the word Scharteniger, I wonder whether we can find it in that German dictionary that he has.
Gabriel,
Let's see.
That's Mittag.
Gabriel,
Spiel.
No,
Gabriel.
Himmel.
doesn't look like it, I'm afraid.
Right. Possessed.
Okay, it doesn't look like it likely has it. Just going to walk into the back and walk out again, just to see if I can get this event to occur. I don't remember offhand quite what prompted. It might be a once a day thing. In a previous session, a fellow came in here and asked to buy this painting. We turned him down on that occasion, but I'm waiting for him to come back, as he eventually will, if I'm not much mistaken, so that I can sell it to him, even though it is, you know, family heirloom sort of thing, or something passed down by Gabriel's father, I think it was, or grandfather, I forget which. Anyway, I think it's time to go see Mrs. Geddy. Miss Geddy, sorry. Nice bit of scenery.
The Garden District is famous for its elaborate old plantation homes and mansions. This particular mansion is impeccably groomed.
Nice looking place overall. Not really my style, although I do like this tree.
The huge trees bear beards of Spanish moss.
All right. Let's knock on the door, shall we?
May I help you?
Oh, well, I'd like to see Malia Geddy.
See Malia again, please. I'm
Sure, it's that easy.
Unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you.
Ah, well, of course I have official business. Who, me? Definitely.
I do have official business. Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
Now we have a moment in which to convince him that we have official business. In this case, we're going to pretend to be a police officer. Not actually a good idea, but, you know, this is Gabriel Knight.
Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business. Really?
Excuse me.
Interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Miss Geddy.
I'm sure she'll be just giddy with delight.
Miss Geddy will see you. Right this way.
And we're in.
Miss Geddy will be down shortly. Thank you.
Now this room I do kind of like. Maybe a little, it looks a little overwarm to me, but, you know, other than that, I mean, the books, I do like shelves of books. And I like the overall stony feel to the walls. Not bad. What do we have here?
Beautiful women. They must be relatives.
They are.
Well, let's talk with Malia Geddy. Malia Getty?
I assume.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I clicked through. Right, so here she is.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would
Hoodoo.
you want to know about that, detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing
Uh-huh.
silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced?
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh. Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
Not sure whether that's an insult or not. No, you know what? Not to me. Anything else?
Are you sure you can't tell me anything about voodoo?
I really don't know much about it. Isn't there some place in town that you can find out about that sort of thing? A museum or something?
Nudge, nudge,
I
hint,
believe there
hint.
is a museum.
Then maybe you should check there.
Alright, well, what about these
What do you know
murders?
about the voodoo murders?
You did just drive past
The
the crime
murders?
scene.
Only what I read in the papers.
And what do you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, detective.
Come on, surely you know more than that.
The murders?
Okay.
I'm
They only have one set of lines for that. Oh, I don't need to ask about New Orleans or snakes. What about
Do you
Cabri
have any
Sankor?
idea what Cabri Sankor means?
No, I don't. What does it mean, detective?
That's confidential information, ma'am.
Alright. What about
Have
this?
you heard of Schottenjäger?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with that, detective.
Okay. Well, tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really have a choice. What do you want to know, detective?
I disagree. You, of course, have a choice. But anyway, yeah, let's just... This is not at all something that a detective seems likely to me to ask, but, you know, we're not really here for detective work. We're here because Gabriel has the hots for this lady.
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you
Fair
look
enough.
around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, detective. It means a great deal to me.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl?
Believe it or not, detective, wealth does have its price.
Yeah, I think since we've just asked after her career, I think this relationship is going to be careering towards disaster. Also, I just want to say, from an artistic point of view, I love the way they've lit her hair here. It's something that I have a lot of difficulty with, so I perhaps notice it when it's done really nicely, and I really like the way they've done the lighting on her hair. Gabriel's hair is also nicely lit. It's not as shiny, but that kind of works with the look they have for him. Anyway.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
Well, my mother just passed away.
I am sorry.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you. Or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, detective. But that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large, extended family.
I see. Do you have a husband? A boyfriend?
I'm very independent, detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So, you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
Interesting response, actually. There's definitely some stuff to unpack there. It sounds to me like she doesn't really... how do I put... No, here's the thing. I know the story. I know a lot of the backstory of the characters, so I'm kind of spoiled on some of this stuff, but I think that is an interesting response nevertheless. I'm not going to speculate since I know stuff. Anyway.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
As you wish to.
Okay, this is where the crime scene was, as I recall. Let's ask about that.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could, but I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake, and I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
Let's try again.
Can you tell me anything about what...
I wish I could.
No, okay. Well, let's flirt with her.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting.
This is, again, not a good idea, but
Quite like it.
knowing where this is going.
It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job. I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
What gave it away?
Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay.
It's an interesting
you're
statement.
right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police. I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Not wait. If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out. Robert? Show Mr. Knight out, please.
I most certainly will. Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit.
Alright, well that went interestingly.
It's getting late.
I thought so.
Decides to return home for the day.
Thought that might end the day. So, you might think that went pretty disastrously. Here goes Grace. And we have the nightmare again. A woman wreathed in flames. A remorseful man. A woman becoming a leopard. An amulet. With a sign of a serpent and a lion in combat. Blood. A serpentine dagger that becomes snakes. And the bookstore. A man encoiled by a snake, and a man with Gabriel's face, hanged from a tree. Day 3. Drawn to Bacchus's abode, I sought there to conspire, but it was in the city of the dead that I found my heart's desire. So, I do love those bits of poetry, and they make a really good poem right at the end, as I recall. So, they also provide hints, of course. Bacchus's abode, Bacchus being the Roman version of...
I'm so glad you could join us today. I've got messages when you want them.
Sorry, Grace distracted me. Back.
I
Oh,
also
let's
checked
let
that
them
as
finish.
There are multiple lists in the white pages. I got the page, but you'll have to figure out the right one.
Great, thanks.
Now, are you gonna tell me what happened yesterday with Malgaghetti, or is it just too embarrassing? Don't tell me you actually got to see her.
Are the stars out tonight?
Gabriel, you don't seriously think she's interested? She can have any man in the city. You know, men with bank accounts.
You underestimate the Knight family's tragic poet samurai appeal. When Daddy married Mom, she was the hottest catch in town.
I always suspected there was something fishy in your family tree. But seriously, I think you should be careful.
Grace.
I'm serious. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach about this.
You're not
It's
wrong.
called jealousy, my dear. And you're right. You should be jealous of Malgaghetti, as should every woman on this planet.
I just... Oh, never mind. I'll just fix these books. Life is in your own slippery little hands.
The point is to get it into somebody else's hands. And soon.
Yes, that's Gabriel for you, I'm afraid. Anyway, oh yeah, here he is. I was waiting for this guy.
Bruno.
Gabe, pet. I just popped in to see if you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
So, how much?
How much would you give for it, Bruno?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Oh, will dare. I don't like this wording. I really don't. But it is required for solving the game to sell it off. So
Stay out of this, Grace.
Ooh, you're serious? You'll let me have it?
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right. How much for the painting?
Well, I could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know. My affairs are so tied up.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Grace, let me deal with this. Fine, it's yours.
Gabriel!
Here's the 100.
You better take good care of this, Bruno. This is not just another of your hip art pieces, you know.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display, though not for your sake, I'm sure. At least if in my shop, there'll be a chance of someone actually seeing it. I can't believe I actually got it. Just wait until I show Sid.
there goes Gabriel's father's painting.
I don't believe you!
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
Yep, and we're up. Okay. So yes, Bacchus. Bacchus, if I recall correctly, was the Roman version of the Greek god. I am blanking on the fellow's name. Was Dionysus, the Greek god Dionysus? That was it. Yes, a deity of drinking and drunkenness and partying and that sort of thing, as I recall. So we're looking for a place where people get drunk, in other words. But our heart's desire will be found in the city of the dead, which is to say, the cemetery. Anyway, speaking of more portentous things, let's read the newspaper.
Tickle you. Dated June 20, 1993. Gabriel scans over an uninteresting front page. Under the cultural events section, there's a notice about a lecture on African religions. The lecture is at Tulane University. Gabriel's horoscope for the day. An evil eye is upon you. Change course before it's too late.
Good luck with that. Yeah, these are not the usual sorts of horoscopes, are they? Anyway, that lecture at the university is likewise relevant. Grace said she had messages for us. Let's hear what we have to learn.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Right,
Do you
messages.
have messages for me?
Your phone mostly called. You left a message that they're interrogating a suspect this morning and you might want to be there.
Ah, another good lead.
I bet.
Do you have more messages for me?
That man from Germany called again, Wolfgang Ritter. Now he's claiming to be a relative of yours.
Ritter, we've heard that name.
Number. If you change your mind and want to give him a call back, just ask me for it.
Do you have more messages for me?
I've given everything to you.
Okay, give me the
Can I
number.
get that phone number for Wolfgang Ritter?
Sure. I'll give it to you when we're done talking.
Great. Is there any more research we can request?
Sure.
No. Okay, not yet.
Can't think of any?
Okay. Here's that phone number.
Thanks.
One thing I like, by the way, about the sequels to this game is that Grace herself becomes a playable character, one of the main characters in her own right. With some quite interesting gameplay elements, and one of my favourite puzzles in the series in the third game. Anyway, so let's have a look at what we've acquired. What is that? I think this might be the letter.
The letter.
Yes, okay.
Somewhere.
Okay, there's the Casanova page. This must be Mr.
Wolfgang
Ritter's...
phone.
Yeah, Mr. Ritter's number. Oops. There's our $100, which we again need for a puzzle. Otherwise, I probably would not have. Although, thinking about it, if Gabriel's not that attached to his father's painting, then I have no argument with him selling it. It is his painting, and I don't know that that's how he holds on to his father's memory, if he does at all. That's his relationship. Anyway. We're also just seeing this here. It's not the same thing, but we are going to want to go to Jackson Square to find out how our painting, how our pattern reconstruction went. But first,
Customary.
fine. Let's see if we can find this Casino lady. How do I... Okay. Yes, I want to...
There's not.
Okay, looks like I have to do this the hard way. So here are the casinos. Okay, so 1270, 1220, 1280, and 1237. Hold on. What did I say? 1270?
Hello.
Hi, is this the Casanova residence?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Do you or does anyone in your family patronize the Dixieland drugstore?
I'm a busy man. What are you selling?
Nothing.
Good. Goodbye.
Okay, not that one. Okay, so what was the next number there? 1220.
Hello, Casanova residence?
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me.
Yeah?
A woman in the Dixieland drugstore dropped her purse today, and the name Casanova was inside it.
Dixieland drugstore? Never heard of it. Sorry.
Okay, so not that one. This is good old-fashioned detective work, really. Just going through a list of numbers and seeing if we can find the right one. 1280 appears to be next. I like the audio work.
Hello?
Oh, hold on.
I'm calling from the Dixieland drugstore. We have an order for you.
Ah, I hear that.
Be quiet. Who is this?
I'm a friend of the owner.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
But that is the voice that we heard from the old lady who we encountered in Dixieland drugstore. So we have the right number now. But she's not willing to talk to us. Which one was that? Was that 1280? I just want to check. 1280, yeah. I mean, we can try again. Oops, that's not the right one. We don't want to open the telephone.
There's nothing.
Oops, there we go.
Yes.
Hi, I called earlier about your drugstore order.
They're reminding us of the little dog that she had.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, she's not talking to us. We're going to have to get a little more wily than that. Let's have another look at that set of numbers. Ah, she has a dog. And there's a Cajun Critters Veterinary Clinic specializing in canine care. 6170. Let's see if they can help us.
Cajun Critters Animal Clinic. This is Melissa.
I'll just ask if they know about snakes. They are pet people.
Just about any type of animals, but we don't get many snakes.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, all right. I didn't expect them to actually put the phone down on me. All right. Let's try that again.
Cajun Critters Animal.
Yes, we could ask the vet about whether they know anything about animal sacrifice, but I'm not that cruel. Let's just ask this.
Do you have a Madame Kazunu as a client?
Madame Kazanu? Sure, I know her. She's not here right now, though.
Really? She told me she'd be there.
Mm-hmm.
Would you happen to have her address by any chance?
Yes, but I'm not sure I should give it out. Who are you again?
Oh, there we go. Now, this is a bit of a long shot. She's my aunt, and I've lost touch. Especially since we just said that we were expecting her to be at a place that she told us that she was going to be there. I think we might have said so. That seems a little dubious. She's won a major prize. That's not likely to work. That sounds like we're running a scam, which we are, but we don't want to sound like it. But we have just heard the name of her little dog, Castro. She just told us inadvertently in her conversation. So let's see how that goes.
I'm worried about Castro. He's missed 3 dance lessons.
Castro? Her little doggy? Oh, he's so sweet. Well, I guess if you know Castro, it's okay. Her address is 345 Dauphine.
Thanks.
There we go. Yeah, as is traditional in these games, some of the stuff we're doing is not stuff I'm inclined to terribly support, but, you know, it's part of the gameplay. It's part of how we get there.
I've got some things I need to do.
Quite a bit, actually, we have to do. New day in New Orleans. There's the Casino residence. We can't get in there just yet, but we will. So what do we want to... Oh, let's go check on our picture. We'll go this way, I believe. Oh, there we go. Right, let's have a chat with him.
The artist is unable.
Oh, right, let's just talk then.
How's it going today?
What? Oh, it's only you. Man, I've been jumpy all day. That pattern of yours really freaked me out for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
There's just something creepy.
You finished it?
Yeah, and you're welcome to it. Here.
Wow, this is great.
Uh-huh. Just don't, like, blow up the planet with it or something, okay?
I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh, forget it. I'm probably just being stupid. Do your thing with it, and good luck.
No, I think there might be a good reason that you were a little disturbed by the thing. Anyway, let's have a look at it. There it is. This is the pattern in question. I'll be honest, to me it looks like a TV test pattern, but not terribly creepy overall, but it's cool. I think it only really looks like a test pattern to me in part because of the concentric circles, and in part because it's oriented vertically on my screen, of course. On the ground it would have rather different connotations. Yep, so this is the pattern that has been found at the various voodoo murders. Interesting. Definitely interesting. Oh yes, we have some money, so let us just get that. Let us be gone from this place. Let's go to the Dixieland drugstore. You may recall that the proprietor said that
Hi.
said that he'd be willing to let this mask go for $100, and that's why we have got $100 for our father's painting.
I have $100. You still want to sell that crocodile mask?
That's $100, sure enough. The mask, it's yours, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go. Careful it don't bite you now.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't you go forget your lanyard. A free bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
The sign said I could get Lady Luck oil instead.
Well, I wasn't thinking a man as young as you would be needing that kind of remedy. But if you having problems with your...
Oh, that's all right. Believe me, I don't need it. I'll just stick with this. Thanks, anyway.
Of course, it ain't none of my business if you do need it.
I don't need it.
Of course you don't.
Right, and we are done here, I do believe. And we do need both of those items, actually. The lanyard, something like that. The little something extras, I think it was translated to, or as it was said to mean. And the mask. The mask we're going to be needing only later. We are going to be needing the lanyard in this in-game day, I do believe. Now let's see, do we have... Oh, actually, I want to check something in Jackson Square quickly. There's something that's potentially missable. I want to see whether it's today. I think it's potentially missable, at least. It's not a major thing, but it is pretty cool, I think. Gabriel, if you'd be so kind as to move. Why are you moving so slowly, Gabriel? Speed's fine. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Whoops. But, so it goes. Ah! Ha 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 ha! I'm not sure. This might be something that can be messed up, so I'm going to just save over. And let's go talk with this lady. Oh, hold on. Haha. Let's look at her first.
Is garbed in a belly dancer's outfit and wears a boa around her neck. A real boa.
As in not a feather boa, but a snake. Yep, more snakes.
Can I ask you a few questions, Madame Lorelei?
The only answers I give are given in my reading. I'm sure your palm would be quite interesting.
Okay, well, how do we do this? Oh, she's going to dance. Alright. Well, let's go over to her, shall we? No? Can I interact with this? I think we might just have to wait for her to finish her dance.
She's busy at the moment.
Yep, that's certainly a dance. You know what? Let me just leave the screen and come back in. We'll hopefully reset her. Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, good. There we go. That's a nice snake you have there.
Nice snake you have there.
I could say the same of you.
Wow.
Well, I know
Okay.
I got mine. Where to get yours?
That's personal.
Okay. I'd really like to know more.
Snake.
Sorry, sweetie, but I don't discuss Elvis with anyone.
Oh, maybe it's a maybe it's a king cobra. This Elvis. It's a boa, but you know, king of rock and all of that. Was it king of rock? Yeah, they called him the king at any rate. I'm explaining the joke. Don't mind me. And again, let's just walk out to reset her. So I want to have that palm reading. Actually, do I want to have that yet? I'm just going to save again quickly. I do want to have the palm reading, but I'm not sure that... No, I think I want to sort out the business with the snake first. I want to dance with her is the thing.
How's this?
How business?
Okay, that's no good. How do I get her to dance with me? I think maybe I'll just have to wait for her. Oh, there we go. That's handy timing. Now I just need to find a way to dance with the lady. I think I'm remembering this alright at least. Oh, there we go.
Bad idea. Ooh, baby, I love the way you move.
Yes, Gabriel.
Yep, she wants me.
Oh, that's what I was remembering. I thought I remembered her employing the snake in her her dance, but no, it's that scarf. Which she's forgotten.
Thanks, boys.
There we go. So let's have a closer look at that scarf. The one that she wears while holding onto that snake. Hello.
With a magnifying glass. That sequin looks a little strange. Why, it's a snake scale.
Alright, well, I want to... Okay, there's my tweezers, there we go.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to remove the snake scale from the veil.
There we go, so let's get that magnifying glass out again. Let's have a close look at the one we got from Madame Lorelei.
Magnifies the scale from the fortune teller. The iridescent scale is hued olive green. It doesn't seem to match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain.
Yeah, so no match there. This is, I think, an optional thing. But all right, let's talk with her now. Let's get that reading. How about a reading?
The prices are listed on the sign.
They seem a little steep.
Well, I sometimes do my intimate friends for nothing, but I am a businesswoman.
I'm sure you are.
How do I get that reading then? This is the gambling oil. Oh, of course. Being silly, I want to return this anyway, and this will probably get us the reading.
I think this veil belongs
A veil, not scarf, okay.
My veil! I'm always losing those things. You have no idea. Well, darling, you're such a sweetie to return a lady's delicacy.
Knight needs a shield.
Handsome as well.
well.
And since you have such a clear interest in fortune telling, let me see your hands. They look so strong. Perhaps they will make both our fortunes clear, no?
I wish something would.
Strong. Yes, enough, yet so delicate. and flexible.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, good. I see a mysterious woman in your immediate future.
Madame Lorelei winks at Gabriel knowingly.
She is a dangerous one. Dark and beautiful. Ah, I see the road of your life forking. And very soon.
The blood drains from Madame Lorelei's face in an instant. Sweat beads on her upper lip.
Are you okay?
Oh dear.
Oh God! Beware! Beware!
Mm-hmm.
What is it about me lately?
Have you noticed that everything that tries to tell our fortune comes up with dire prognostications? And that, by the way, is why I wanted to get the snake scale first, because as soon as she gets our fortune, she goes running. So, yeah. We got our fortune read. We know we're going to meet a dark and beautiful woman, that the road of our life will fork soon, and that there are forces. Beware, beware, and all of that sort of thing. Let's see, what should I do first? I think I'm going to deal with Casino next. Oh, do I need the Voodoo Museum just yet? Is that today? I don't think so. I don't think we've made enough trouble for the
Hello, Dr. John. Glad you
bad guys yet. No. Okay, we're not ready for this just yet. Well, in that case, yes. Let's go and see if we can deal with Madame Casino. Also, nice bit of scenery. Sierra did some really good art at about this time. This, Quest for Glory 3, probably others that I'm not thinking of, but those are the ones that come to mind. Right, now, let's see what happens if we just knock on the door and see if Madame Casino will speak to us. Well, alright.
Hi, I'm doing an article on voodoo, and I heard
Not strictly accurate, but as you may have noticed, Gabriel has a tenuous grasp on the truth.
Take your evil influence
I'm sorry.
but I just have a few questions.
I can feel the evil eye. Go away.
Wonder whether she's onto something there. Anyway, look, she's not going to talk to us unless we are someone who she's likely to trust. She said that she's Catholic, and again, I do not recommend this, but we are going to pretend to be a priest.
Alright, but this is private.
And the last thing to complete the look, not that, where did I put it? Ah, there we go. Hair gel.
The things I do for my art.
Right.
Yes. Who is it?
It's Father McLaughlin to see you.
Dear Gabriel.
Father McLaughlin, you say? You must be new in the parish. I'm so pleased to meet you, Father. Do come in.
Thank you, my child.
Please
Ooh,
be
sweet.
seated, Father.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
Like all good hostesses, Madame has candy out for her guests. These appear to be several decades old.
Oh dear.
There's an old-fashioned jewelry box on the coffee table.
Ooh, look at those snakes.
The folding screen has a colorful pattern. It looks oriental. The candy looks too old to be edible.
Oh well, worth a shot. Anyway, let's talk with the
Mind
lady.
if I ask you a few questions, my child?
Of course not, mon père.
Ah, Madame Casino. Look at our what's it, portrait now? Well,
What can you tell me about voodoo?
People think I'm just a foolish old woman, but I know the things they do. My family's been in New Orleans since 1750, so I know more than most. Voodoo people are all over this city, in the shops, everywhere. they curse you like that. And most people don't even notice. Spit on your bread at the bakery. Take strands of your hair at the store when you try on the clothes. You have to be so careful. But I know their ways, so I can protect myself. I know how to use their magic too, and I can counteract their evil spells.
Tell me more about voodoo in New Orleans.
It's just plain evil. It's dangerous to even discuss it.
What do you know about the Voodoo Murders?
Voodoo Murders? Ha! They are nothing new to me, father. They happen all the time. I hardly go out anymore. It's too dangerous in the streets. They can get you anywhere, you know. Even here in this room. But I try not to let them know about me. That's the best way.
So at least we have someone who's willing to talk to us now. I'm not sure how much I believe, but I don't think she's entirely ill-informed. She might be her impression might be exaggerated, however, but maybe I'm wrong.
What
Anyway.
do you know about the voodoo?
They hear you.
Okay. St. John's
What
Eve?
can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? May we? I used to love the St. John's Eve Mass at Sandwich Cathedral.
Oh.
Of course, it is also a night of great wickedness. Worse than all Hallows.
No, appropriate to when we're doing this.
They will corrupt anything, father.
They? They who?
Oh, you know.
What can you tell me?
I don't think.
Okay.
Do you
Ah,
have any idea what Cadbury's
this
son
is
called
relevant as I
hands?
recall.
May we? I know. I bet you do not, father.
No, I don't.
Just as I thought.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to have to trick over to see.
Wait.
Of course I know what it means, do you?
I wasn't born yesterday, father. I won't tell you what it means if you don't already know.
Okay, we have to get information from someone else first. My apologies. Alright, let's ask about this.
Animal masks.
No, father. I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Have you ever
Doubt she
heard
knows
of
about this.
No, father.
No.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I am Creole. My family has been in New Orleans for over 200 years. Real New Orleanians are French, you see.
Wow.
These days the city is overrun with people with no heritage at all. No offense, father. But it's true. But the French, naturellement, will always be the true blood of New Orleans.
Madame Casanova, she's definitely something. But anyway, so we have to get some more information, it would seem.
Well, madame.
Of course, father.
I think I know where to go for that, but that's outside of the central part of this. Thank you for the follow. How do I say that? Sylvie's... I don't know how to pronounce that. Other than I see etc. Sylvie's... My apologies. I hope you're okay with my going with Sylvie's. Thank you for the follow. In any case, let's go to let's see, Napoleon House. No, we don't have business there just yet. Let's go to the police station. Let's see this interrogation. Also, Sylvie's, if you're in chat, please tell me how I pronounce your name.
Got a second, officer? What can I do you for?
Let's see, Detective Mosley.
Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Come back.
Thank you. Just exit out of this for now. Oops, there we go. Here we go. Here's the interrogation.
You son of... Give me back.
Oh yes, there's that.
Now, Knight.
did steal his badge.
So, thanks for letting me borrow it.
Yeah? You borrowed it again. You're history.
In all fairness, that could get him into some pretty serious trouble, I dare say. Both Gabriel and Mosley.
You know, handling suspects, that sort of thing.
I'm sure it'll be invigorating. Who is this guy anyway?
Calls himself Crash. He's been an informant for us before, mostly helping us bust small-time pimps and dealers trying to break into the territory. Well, he's been staying invisible during these murders, but we picked him up this morning in Jackson Square. Pushing coke. He knows something. Call it detective's instinct.
Detective's instinct. Got it.
Interestingly, he's not wrong in his instinct.
Crash, I want to hear about these murders. You been present at the so-called voodoo ritual?
I don't know nothing. I told ya.
Come on now, you can tell me. Do you know anyone who's been to these rituals?
Look, I can't say nothing. You gotta let me go, man.
You relax. No one knows you're here. The men who picked you up were plainclothesmen.
Plain clothes, like you could fool them. They know I'm here. They've got ears all over the city.
It's an interesting mental image.
Now who are they, Crash? Are they the ones doing the murders?
Let me go!
If you're so worried about being detained, start talking. Now, you tell me what I want to hear, and maybe I can get you in the witness protection program. But you have to earn it.
Witness protection? Are you crazy? Don't make me laugh. Jesus, just let me out of here.
Oh, come on, who's behind these murders, Crash? Why are the victims all members of the underworld?
By now they know I'm here. I mean, it's different when I'm supposed to come.
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to click through that, sorry. Short version, he's panicking that the voodoo people will get angry with him for being here when he's not supposed, when they didn't know that he was going to be.
Kill for truth, sir. Damn the civil rights.
Can I quote you on that?
Huh? Hell no. Damn! We only keep him for 24 hours. Tomorrow morning I might have to let him go. Sorry it wasn't more exciting. For the book, I mean. Maybe you can punch it up some. You know, what do they call that? Fiction. That's it.
It certainly is. I'll see what I can do.
Do we have anything else to talk mostly about, I wonder? Let's see. Don't think so.
What's the status on it?
It sure as hell ain't going well. There's a lot of breaks being applied in different areas of the investigation. We're getting some real info on the victims now, and they're not exactly upstanding citizens. I was hoping to get more out of Crash, but he's scared shitless. We'll have to let him go tomorrow morning.
Okay. So, note, let's look for Crash tomorrow tomorrow. In-game tomorrow, that is.
Later, Knight.
Naturally, I'm not streaming tomorrow, but yes. Okay, so that's the police department down. Now let's go to, yes, the university. I have very fond memories of university, so I'm quite happy to go here.
It looks like the lectures.
This was pretty good as I recall.
Gabriel decides to record the session.
Voodoo is the tribal religion of Africa, but the name Voodoo is actually a banner heading under which resides an entire body of distinct tribal belief systems.
I don't know how accurate any of this is to actual historical practice, let me note.
What is known in the States as Voodoo is actually an amalgamation of African religious systems, Voodoo, and European religions, primarily Catholicism. All of the subcults of African Voodoo have certain things in common. The most important is the worship of a pantheon of spirits instead of the single deity that the Christian and Muslim systems have. Some of these spirits are elementals. Some relate to specific tasks or places. Some represent important tribal leaders who have died. This spirit is what makes Voodoo so easily adaptable. With all those spirits, it's no problem to add a few more. Say, for example, the Virgin Mary. At the height of tribal Africa, warfare was common. The one tribe would conquer another, and the Loa, important in the conqueror's tribe system, would be adopted readily into the conquered tribe's Loa pantheon. In this way, many of the voodoo cults spread and mingled throughout tribal Africa, enriching the belief system and causing innumerable offshoots. The basis for the voodoo religion seems to be as old as man himself. It has much in common with many early pagan practices: animal totems, sympathetic magic, elemental spirits in the trees, the heavens, the bodies of the sick. Africa is believed by many to be the cradle of the human race. Some of the voodoo Loa may be as old as the Garden of Eden itself. We still can't explain some of the real power of these primal religions. And note, I said primal, not primitive. There are African boars who baffle our scientists with their supernatural powers. Now, let's discuss the elements of voodoo.
Fascinating guy.
In voodoo, the spirits are called the Loa. During a voodoo ceremony, celebrants are possessed by the Loa, and this is called being ridden. The human worshipper is seen as a horse, and the Loa as the divine horseman. A person being ridden by the Loa takes on the characteristics of that spirit and becomes, in effect, merely a vessel for the more powerful entity. Some of the older original Afro-Loa include Dambala, the great serpent god, Hezrule, the mistress of love, Papaneo, or Gede, the lord of death, Agwe, the spirit of water, Lengma, spirit of the crossroads, and the cruelest and most dangerous, Ogun Bagri, the lord of destruction.
I gotta get more sleep at night.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Specific Loa can have as much or more power as the more widely worshipped Loa. For instance, a particular tribe might revere highly the Loa of an ancestor who was a legendary hunter or politician. Voodoo temples are called Houndfors. Their priests, Hungun or Bokors. Their priestesses, Mama Loa. In a voodoo Houndfor, there's a ritual circle marked by a center pole called a poto bitan.
Oh, that looks familiar now.
A pattern of symbols. Each tribe's veve is slightly different, consisting of complex symbols that identify their special Loa.
So the pattern that we had reconstructed is presumably their veve.
Initiates dance under the supervision of a Bokor and a Mama Loa, or head priestess. The use of totems or animal masks and markings was not uncommon in the original African ceremonies.
Animal masks again, I
Now,
note.
though, all but the oldest sects have abandoned this practice.
That's a noteworthy fact as well.
Used during the conclaves include the ritual gourd or
This is worth noting.
the ritual knife or kubasa.
That knife gives me the chills.
We've been seeing that in our dreams.
The ritual whip or fouet kash.
Now that one is a little shuddersome for me,
Or seke madule.
especially given that it's described as being very small.
For specific magical rituals. The Mama Loa is the most powerful figure in any voodoo sect. Voodoo is a truly matriarchal system. Even the Bokor knows his power is limited. The Mama Loa is the supreme woman. She, butterflies,
Oh dear, I think Gabriel's drifting off. Yep, there he goes. Which, I mean, I get it from a gameplay perspective, but that lecture's actually pretty interesting, I find.
Gabriel? What? I can't see. Gabriel! Get in! Yeah, it's too small for me. You must get in, Gabriel.
More hints.
Not mine. Too small.
Hide, Gabriel. Hide.
No, no, let me out. Help.
This looks like something straight out of Phantasmagoria.
The lecture is over.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Now, before we go, we're going to go and talk with the professor now. But let's just have a look at this here.
Gabriel scans the Greek Knight at the
Okay, nothing terribly interesting there.
Gabriel, there's a notice for a
Ah.
lecture on investigative reporting techniques to be given by octogenarian Pulitzer Prize winner Laura Dorian. Unfortunately, it's weeks away. By that time, Gabriel will have to have learned on his own.
Laura Bowe Dorian, is the protagonist of another Sierra game, well, pair of Sierra games, The Colonel's Bequest and The Dagger of Amun-Ra. The Dagger of Amun-Ra, which was also, as you may recall, referenced in in Quest for Glory 3. But yes, that's a nice little message, a nice little reference, and it seems to establish that Laura Bowe existed in Gabriel Knight's world, and that she went on to marry and become a Pulitzer Prize winning journalist. So that's pretty cool to hear. Anyway, let's go talk with this professor. Oh, this is a cool room.
No. My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Well, you have walked into my private office, Mr. Knight. I hope you have something worthwhile to do here. If you can figure it out, let me know.
Well, let's start by talking with you.
Mind if I pick your brain?
Not if it will get you out of my office.
Ouch. Tell me more about voodoo.
Voodoo.
That you haven't already
You
done.
Sat through my lecture on the subject, Mr. Knight. Perhaps next time you could stay awake and learn something.
Not entirely unfair, if a little rough.
What can you...
You already...
Okay, what about this?
Do you know about the Voodoo Murders?
I've read about them in the papers. I must admit to some interest. But according to the newspapers, the voodoo aspect is faked, so I haven't really pursued it. You know how Americans, especially Hollywood, treat voodoo. I'm sure there are many so-called practitioners out there that have no idea what they're doing or the power they're playing with.
Oh, I think the people we're dealing with know exactly the power they're playing with.
What do you know about...
As I said, I don't know.
Okay, what about snakes?
You know anything about snakes?
I'm not a zoologist.
Okay. St. John's Eve, that seems relevant.
St. John's Eve.
It's June 23rd, the feast day of St. John the Baptist. But June 23rd has been a sacred day since the earliest times. Ancient sun worshippers used to roll a flaming wheel down a hill to celebrate the sun's descent on that day.
A burning wheel. Huh.
Anything more?
What can you tell me?
I'm not in the habit.
Okay. Now this is where I believe we learn this bit.
Do you have any idea
There we are.
Cabri means?
Cabri Sancourt. Yes, I do. It's a Haitian term, I believe. It's French, and literally translates as goat without horns.
As in a female goat?
No, as in a human sacrifice.
Yeah.
Sacrifices in voodoo are usually the animal variety. Chickens, wolves, goats. If the gods demand a goat without horns, it means a human being.
A little bit like the term long pork to refer to humans in the context, in that case, of cannibalism. In this case, in the context of sacrifice, it's goat without horns. Now, before we come back to that, I want to remind you of the context in which we heard that. We were talking with the owner of the Dixieland drugstore about the Voodoo Murders, and he, seemingly unthinking, muttered Cabri Sancourt, suggesting then that he thinks that the Voodoo Murders are sacrificial killings.
What was that translation?
I'm not in the...
Animal masks?
Do you know anything about animal masks?
As I said in my lecture, which I assume you actually listened to, is that animal masks, totems, are extensively in most African voodoo religions.
Okay. You don't suppose you know anything about this?
I'm afraid I can't.
No, didn't think so.
Tell me about bebés.
If you take notes during my lecture, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ouch. That's fair.
Tell me
Okay. I think it's sacrifice.
about human sacrifice.
It's very rare. Most voodoo practices do not include human sacrifice as a matter of record, but it is theoretically possible if that's the gods demand. For example, one of the chants I had translated for me from a Haitian ritual went like this. Mistress Azuli, come and aid us. If a cock is demanded, we will give it. If a bull will suffice, behold it. But if a goat without horns is required for sacrifice, oh, where will we find one? Azuli is the gentlest of Loa, so they call on her for mercy. But I have seen grown and powerful Huntington tremble before a possession by one of the more violent Loa, such as Mahanika. Clearly, they are afraid that something of the sort will be ordered, or that the Loa will simply take it for themselves.
Tell me more.
I wouldn't dwell on most voodoo sects probably haven't seen a human sacrifice for several generations.
Oh, I think we know of one that's seen quite a few human sacrifices recently.
I wouldn't dwell.
Okay, so one more thing before we go. We have a reconstructed Veve, as it turns out.
Can you tell me anything about this pattern?
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Mind if I copy this?
Be my guest.
Great. I'll be right back.
That is an impressive photocopier he has.
You know, this is a fascinating baby. You must tell me all about its origin.
Actually, I was hoping you'd tell me. Can you figure out anything about it from the symbols?
Well, some. That's why I wanted a copy. I want to research the design myself. Each of the symbols in the baby represents something. A Loa, a place. Where did you get this?
Have you heard of the Voodoo Murders?
No, you're kidding. Really? Then the voodoo is authentic. The newspapers are wrong. Boy, are they wrong.
You think this Bebe is authentic then?
Authentic? Mr. Knight, that's like asking if the Mona Lisa is a painting. Tell you what, I'll look into these symbols myself and see what I can learn about the sect that made this. I'll give you a call when I have more information. You are associated with the police.
Sure.
Absolutely. But I'm undercover. You can contact me at the St. George's bookshop in the quarter.
All right. Now, I'd like to get started on this if you don't mind.
Oh, one more thing, sorry. Can you tell me anything about these?
Can you tell me anything about this?
No, I've never seen it. I am
Okay.
never wrong, Mr. Knight.
Right. Let's head off then.
I'll see you later.
Oh, do.
Right. Let's head out. We have a few more things to do in this in-game day. Let me see. We don't need that. Okay, yes, we can go to Mrs. Casino now. We now know the meaning of Cabri Sanko, and so we can talk with her again. We can progress that conversation, that is.
All right.
So let's get ready. And our... There we go. No. There we go. Our... No. Right icon. There we go. And our hair gel. Right. Now... we probably want to actually knock on the door, not just open it.
Yes. Who is it?
It's...
Yeah.
Okay. Now we can get some of the really juicy stuff from Madame Casino, if I'm not much mistaken.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
Right, so we want to talk.
If
And Cabri Sanko. It means goat without horns.
It means goat without horns.
Father, you surprise me. You do know what it means. You know what they mean by good without horns, don't you? A human being. That's right. Slit your throat, cut out your heart.
Note that last bit. Because that's exactly what's happened to the victims of the Voodoo Murders. Their hearts removed.
Do not continue to...
Oh, human sacrifices appeared
Do you know
here.
anything about human sacrifice here in New Orleans?
My great-grandmother could tell stories. She saw it. People say that sort of thing wasn't done in Orleans. But the real voodoo queens did it. Oh, yes.
More?
Can you tell me?
What is that?
Okay, real voodoo queens, you say?
Voodoo queens.
Well, my great-grandmother told me that Laveau was just a front, a flamboyant decoy. She distracted authorities from the real voodoo queen of New Orleans. It's been the same one for almost 200 years. She's head of a secret voodoo enfant. That's what they call the temples.
That is what I think Partridge told us.
Most of the voodoo people in the city don't even know about it. The real voodoo queen controlled Laveau, gave her a little bit of power, and used her like a puppet.
Is there anything at...
Well, my great-grandmother said that the real voodoo queen was the most beautiful woman on earth. She had the most incredible copper-colored skin.
That sound familiar, perhaps? Anyone? We met someone like that.
Is there anything else you'd...
Well, they are all brides of...
Let's click through that
Is there
one.
anything else?
No, okay.
Can you...
What is...
Nothing more. Oh, Voodoo Hound 4 has appeared up
Tell
here.
me more about the secret Voodoo Hound 4.
Well, I've never seen it. I wouldn't go near it if you paid me. But it's here in Orleans, I guarantee it. I hear the drums at night, oh yes. That's why I am so ill. I tell you, those drums. But we shouldn't talk about it. They'll hear us. It's the devil's work that happens there. I can tell you. I'll show you something.
Ah, this is what I was digging for.
You mustn't tell anyone, Father.
I swear on my collar.
Amongst other things, admittedly, the tidbits that we've encountered.
It is, mon père, a true object of evil if there ever was one.
It radiates something, alright.
It belonged to my great-grandmother. She told my mother that it was a token to gain entrance to the real voodoo ceremonies.
You don't say.
To tell you the truth, I always felt nervous about having it in the house. You know, evil influence and all.
Oh, I can see how you would, yes.
And yet, I could never part with it. It's been in the family for generations. Would you bless it for me, Father? I feel strange asking such a thing of you, but surely you understand.
Bless this bracelet.
That
of
looks
a
pretty
snake,
cool.
Even though its eyes aren't.
Oops, sorry about that. Hold on, let me start that again.
Oh.
I want to get that snake
like
thing out
that?
again. I want to let him continue that because it's his little blessing
Can I
is
see that snake bracelet again? I'm not
is
sure
interesting.
The first blessing took, and I'd like to re-bless it.
All right, I do admire your thoroughness, Father. Here's the bracelet, Father.
Bless this bracelet of a snake, even though its fives aren't great.
It's a pretty
Let
cool
it do
bracelet.
nobody harm when they wear it on their arm. Voodoo spirits, go
Oh
away.
dear.
Don't come back another day. And now, let us pray.
Ah, Gabriel, is that your idea of a blessing? Anyway, the reason we're doing this is because we want to. She's not going to let us walk away with this heirloom golden bracelet, but we are going to want it. So we're going to take a cast of it.
Gabriel has a thought.
Bless, oh bless this circlet of silver.
Oh, is it silver? Sorry.
Oh, take it, Wilbur.
Pardon?
A lovely blessing, mon père.
Yes, I think it made a lasting impression. Here you go.
I feel so much better now.
So we now have an impression of that snake bracelet. And we can leave.
Gabriel cannot open.
Oh, right, fine. Just walk.
Well, madame, I must be gone.
Of course, father. I know how busy you must be tending.
Oh, we just phased through the wall. That's, that was interesting. Right. I wanted to clip that quickly, sorry.
I'm not going back on the street looking like this.
Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get a copy made of that bracelet. Hi, you.
Excuse me.
Oh, actually, no, we should talk with him, I think, first. Tell me about these street musicians.
Street musicians around here.
I like music as much as the next guy, but they get pretty monotonous sometimes, you know? Like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say, enough already.
That is itself an interesting point. Let me see.
What can you tell me about
This crowd, the ones you see are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. When they're not fighting, they're all over each other. In other words, they're in love.
Not sure I share his definition of love, or being in love.
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus. They played every day for 20 years. Sam, the one with the purple jacket, he's lost every one of those games. It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out, he loses his nerve every time.
I'm wondering whether there's a specific piece of information that I need to get from here. Maybe not. Well, let's talk with this person.
He's right.
There's some way of getting the relevant information.
Fine.
But I'm not sure of what it is.
Could I ask you a few questions?
See the interesting little bar, this. Oh, maybe let me try showing him the impression.
Does this mean...
No, okay.
Could I ask you...
Maybe we're just well...
What can you...
I call you a regular, Gabe.
That's about us.
Don't...
Anything else?
That's not all.
Okay, no. So I think we're just supposed to help this guy anyway and find out what happened. Come to find that useful later. Let me put it that way. So we picked up that master gambling oil stuff when we bought the mask. This guy's been getting psyched out in his chess game. Let's give him a little something extra. No? Really?
Excuse me.
He's right.
Curious. Maybe we're too early for this.
I'm trying.
Far be it from...
Maybe I'm missing something that I'm supposed to talk with the bartender about. I'm just going to skim through some of these because I'm not expecting much of this to be relevant, so bear with me.
Son, that guy Sam,
this is relevant.
he's really into voodoo. He's always talking about spells and gree and stuff.
Really? Right.
Okay, kittens. I was supposed to ask further about Sam and voodoo. Hold on. There we go.
So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years
Yeah,
ago,
points for
Sam
that.
was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodooing and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day, he went up and talked to the girl. And, sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's wife. Poor guy.
Ouch, I'm guessing it didn't work out well.
So what is...
That's about all I can...
Which is perhaps why one might argue that sometimes it's for the better that it doesn't work. That someone turns you down, dare to guess. Anyway, now we know that he might be interested in this this gambling oil.
Now, second Sam, it's about your game.
I don't have a game. That's my problem. Don't you touch those chess pieces while I'm gone, you bastard.
I never needed a cheat yet, young Lilith.
Thought you might be interested in this gambling oil.
Let me see that. Master gambling oil. What's it for?
This is a powerful voodoo oil.
Ah, go on. Really?
I don't like any of these options. But this one's Gabriel.
This voodoo oil could make a nun
Ugh.
lucky.
Really? You think it really works, huh?
I'd stake my reputation as a novelist on it.
'Cause using
Gabriel, you don't have a reputation as a novelist. And now we're going to badmouth Marcus.
Don't you ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Marcus? Using voodoo? That old bastard.
Pitiful, isn't it?
Let me see that bottle. Oh, this looks authentic.
Oh, it is.
If I could really beat that bastard. Stonewall, give me a pin's cup, would you?
Coming up, Sam.
How much you think I'd have put in here?
Careful, you don't want to overdo it. Too much luck can be dangerous.
What? There's no such thing as too much. Now stand back.
I'm not ready. I'm ready to chat me.
We'll see about that, Mr. Smutty Big Mouth.
Some really nice sprite work in this game. Just occurred to me to think.
Checkmate! Checkmate, you bastard!
Son of a bitch.
20 years I've been waiting to say that. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate!
You are the biggest butthead Sam Singleton that I ever met.
Checkmate!
Aaron, just put this chessboard where the sun don't shine.
Ouch. Doesn't like losing, apparently.
Hallelujah!
See?
We did it! Yippee!
Nice game.
Nice game. Hell, I was brilliant! Of course, I gotta give some of the credit to that oil of yours. I've been losing to that guy for 20 years. If you ever need a favor, you come to Sam, you hear?
Will do.
So, Sam, what sort of favors are you in a position to do? We might be able to find out more about him from here, from this guy. I'm not sure.
What can you...
That's about all
Maybe I missed it, but anyway, the fact is that Sam's a jeweler. So we can perhaps get him to sort this out for us.
What is this? A clay mold? Well, I am a jeweler, you know.
There you are.
And I owe you one. Would you like me to...
Not sure how we're supposed to know that, but oh well.
If you can.
You got it, pal. Actually, it'll be a pleasure to get my tools out. First time in years. I've been too busy playing that goddamn game. I'll have the bracelet tomorrow. Meet me here.
Great. Fine.
Okay, so a couple of things coming up tomorrow, it would seem. Right, and we're done here, I believe. And I think the next day should start getting pretty dramatic. Now let's see. Is there anything else that we want? Let me just check my inventory. What else do we have?
Somewhere.
Okay, that's the phone book. Oh, the written number. That might be worth following up on. And there's this. Okay. I don't really have anything else to talk with Malia about. I keep wanting to pronounce her name Malia, despite their consistently pronouncing it Malia. Oh, excuse me. And that's because of watching Teen Wolf, which had a character who I was surprised to find had the name pronounced Malia, and it sort of stuck with me. Anyway, yes, we want to go to the bookshop.
Lucy, I'm home.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Right, so... can I just use this on you?
Do you know anything about these?
No. Sorry.
Okay, no. Might be able to request research then?
Got a minute?
Oh, I can ask about Veves now.
Do you know anything?
Veves?
Ritual patterns used in voodoo.
Fascinating. I can't help you out though.
Okay, any messages? Messengers?
Could you?
Sure.
Ah, here we go. I have a pattern I need you to research.
I need you to research.
How interesting. What is it?
It's a reconstruction of the tracings they found around the murder victims. The ones done in flour and blood.
Ugh. You shouldn't carry this kind of thing around. Who knows what these symbols mean?
Well, wear your evil banishing gloves if you want. But check it out for me, would you?
I'll see what I can find out.
Thank
Anything
you.
else?
That's about it.
Okay.
Okay, now let's see if we can call Wolfgang. Let's see, so...
It's custom.
I don't know whether we have... Oh, can we just use this one? No, okay. Alright, 4909 324 and then 3s.
I'm looking for Wolfgang.
Oh, sorry, I clicked through there by mistake.
And a moment.
Yeah, is this Gabriel on the phone?
This is Gabriel Knight. Why are you calling me Mr. Ritter?
I have been having premonitions of great danger for you, Gabriel. You must leave New Orleans this very day.
What the hell are you talking about?
It is hard to explain on the phone. I have had feelings about you. It took me a long time to have you tracked down. I had a sense that Heinz had a grandson, but until these dreams started, I did not know if I should contact you.
You say you're related to my grandfather?
Yes, Heinz was my brother. There's much about the family that you should know, Gabriel. Come to Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. It is our family home. I will tell you everything when you come. You must come immediately. You are in great danger there.
Look, I appreciate the family spirit and all, but frankly I don't know you from Adam, and I'm not going to fly off to Germany even if I could afford it.
Gabriel, please. If you won't listen, at least let me send you something. It is a journal from one of your ancestors. Promise me you will read it.
Well, I'm pretty busy.
Please, Gabriel, you are the last of our line. I am too old to carry on. You are our last hope. Please, for your family, read the journal.
All right, I'll look at it.
Good. Now be careful and come to me as soon as you can. Goodbye.
Okay. I'm just going to save here. So we've set up quite a few things for the next in-game day. I think that one's going to get pretty dramatic. Trying to remember how I think we might end the day by going to Malia. Let's see.
I'll be back.
See?
Oh, it's you. Miss Getty, isn't it?
Ah, of course.
Can you tell me where she is? It's very important. She's visiting her mother's grave.
As the clue told us at the start of the in-game day.
Enough to want to interrupt.
Oh, you underestimate Mr. Knight, sir. You underestimate Mr. Knight. Yes, I completely forgot about the cemetery. There we go. I think once we close off this in-game day, we're going to shut down the stream. Just thinking, did I? I'm trying to remember which thing I showed to Grace. Did I show her the Veve or the patterns? I'm not sure. It's fine. It's fine. Was the thing that we need? The research that we require there is actually required to finish the game, if I recall correctly. So I don't think we can miss it. Short of, you know, stopping the game.
Malia.
Mr. Knight, what are you doing here?
My family's tomb is here.
Mine too.
I know.
Getty.
Subtle.
Well, Mr. Knight, if there's nothing else.
Don't go. I need to talk to you.
Whatever
Gabriel?
For?
I can't stop thinking about you. I've been in your thoughts too. I can see it in your eyes.
Mr. Knight, you don't know anything about me. I'm not in a position to get involved.
I've said that a million times myself, but this is different. I think we both know we can't fight it. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this.
I have so many obligations. My family is very traditional.
You have no idea.
Understand.
Hey, I love tradition. I've seen Fiddler on the Roof 100 times.
Uh-huh.
This isn't a musical, Mr. Knight.
She sounds amused
We
at
live in
least.
different worlds.
Look, I know you got more money than a god. Do you think I care? Do you think that's why I'm saying this?
No, I don't.
Why don't you come see my world? I have a little bookshop, St. George's on Bourbon.
I know.
See? I knew it. You're crazy about me, too. Come by tonight. Please. My world isn't so bad.
I'm sorry, but there's no place for someone like you in my life. Not now, not ever.
Damn it.
Okay, again I'm going to save here. I'm not quite sure exactly where the next day starts. I think when we leave for the map we're going to start the next day. If so, I'm going to skip over, reload the save, and do a save and exit there, or something to that effect. Come on, where's the exit?
It's getting...
Yeah, thought so. So I'm just going to restore here. Right. Well, restore and quit, I think, is simply what I'm going to do. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had fun. I very much have. We have thus far been more or less in the build-up of this game. Things are about to start getting more seriously dramatic, I do believe, with the next in-game day. So I'm quite excited for streaming this again. Spooky season may be over by next week, but I don't intend to give up. I intend to complete this game, and I'll probably be jumping straight into Quest for Glory 4, which is pretty spooky itself after this. So chances are spooky season is extended, at least on this Twitch channel. So, thank you very much for joining me. Stay well, and goodbye.